It's so bright in here.
Is it? I was just thinking it's too dark.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Well, I'm blind.
We're normally on the same page. Yeah, but
Not
your blindness,
today.
I don't think affects your light sensitivity.
Love is blind.
And I love you, so we're both blind. Hello and welcome to Staying Up with Cami and Taryn. I'm Cami.
And I'm Taryn. And every night, me and my baby get to sleep together because we're married. But every week, we invite you to join us to our sleepover. So thanks for staying up.
Thanks for staying up.
You know what's a great thing about our intro is that's our song, honey. If we got married again, I think we would. That would be our first dance.
We should do like a little walkout to that when we do like a vow renewal.
No
and
one's
see how
gonna
many
get
people
it.
know.
None of our friends.
None of our friends listen.
None of our friends.
But you know
listen.
who would get it? The BBs. Mm-hmm. I love our very.
But no, Pee-Pee would be there.
Why
Which is
not?
upsetting.
Maybe we should only invite them.
I would love that.
We do a Pee-Pee wedding.
And we do a Pee-Pee wedding.
I love that we're both using Christmas cups for our coffee right now.
Yeah, iconic.
You put a little cinnamon on yours.
Yeah.
Too.
Well, you already had made yours. I would have done that too, but yours.
Mine
was
is very
already-
watered down. Mine's from this morning.
Oh,
I poured
added
the rest of it. I should have done like a little espresso shot or something.
I added 2 shots of espresso.
Damn, girl.
Decaf.
Okay. Thank God.
Sheesh, girl.
I was like, uh-oh, honey, you're going to be not doing so hot.
Before we speak with the peepees, let's speak with us. You, me, we.
You, me, we, baby.
How are you?
I feel like I always go first.
Okay.
You go first.
I'm today's you. Things are on the up. Remember that?
Yeah.
Okay. I would say that things are on the up as of the last. Look at my claw holding.
Oh, I thought.
Why'd you look at my feet?
I don't know.
You freak.
You said look at my claw, and I just assumed.
My foot claw?
I don't know.
Scared of you.
Scared of you.
Scary. Yeah, like I think I'm on the up. I was near break warning earlier.
We were at break warning. It's like there's tornado sighting, tornado warning. Like warning is like there's just it's imminent. You were at
Sighting.
break sighting. Yeah. Like it was there.
We were seeing it from the window.
Yeah.
And we were like, uh-oh.
It's coming.
She ain't right. But I feel like the last couple of days have calmed down a little bit. I have fallen back into myself. Work has been very busy, which might also be a part of
You know what I think it is?
the usefulness. Go ahead.
We went to dinner 2 nights in a row, guys.
That is probably
2 nights in a row.
those 2 night in a row dinners probably did save my life.
I think they did. That's why it was worth it. And we had a lot of fun.
And we had a lot of fun.
love it.
And I had
I
a
had
sex
a
dream about us. So that was also fun.
No, it was terrible. We didn't have sex in the sex dream.
But it was all about
the buildup.
the buildup. There was so much buildup. I felt so wanted by you.
You are wanted by me.
Well, I know, but I like really felt it in this dream.
I love you.
So anyway, I'm okay. I'm giving myself a medium.
You started new therapy.
Well, I'm going to talk about that later. But I did start new therapy.
Sorry, spoiler.
As of this week, my you is like, I'm surviving. And I think that is good for where I'm at.
Good. That's
How are
great,
you?
honey. I'm good. I really think that I don't know if I can't contribute all of it to this. And I'm waiting for it to,
Attribute.
what did I say?
Contribute.
Did I? Mm-hmm. I can't contribute?
That was why I was confused.
There's no way I said that.
Roll the tapes.
I mean, they're watching.
Roll.
I'm sure I did.
It's going to go like this. I can't contribute.
I'm not doing that editing, but pretend it happened. There are so many times I'm editing this vlog or when I'm recording myself.
This vlog.
I mean, this podcast or
The way you
my
think we're
vlogs.
vlogging.
I was thinking it all in my head. And it's horrible when it's for a brand deal. And I'm like, I gotta say this correctly.
Yep.
Where I'll be like, why did I say that word when I meant this word? Like I don't notice it at all in the moment.
Happens
Anyways,
to all of us, honey.
yeah, I can't contribute. I can't attribute everything that I'm feeling to the fibroid surgery. But I was talking to you in the car on Sunday when we drove down to your parents. I feel so much better. I feel lighter. I feel like way less depressed. And it takes several months to come off of the IVF medication, but having the surgery, I think my hormones are rebalancing because I just feel so much better. So we'll see how it lasts, because I got my period in Mexico and I didn't feel down like I normally do. I didn't have PMDD symptoms.
You felt sick, but you didn't feel like depressed.
But that's to be expected, because like as your body's healing, your cramps might be worse. Like,
like it's never gonna probably fully go away.
no, I mean, periods suck regardless.
Yeah.
But
Period.
My doctor was like, "Are you noticing stuff?" And I'm like, "I don't know. It's too soon because I'm still recovering."
Yeah.
So like my period was heavy, but that's to be expected. But yeah, I feel like the surgery was so worth it. Obviously, we did it for fertility purposes, but I wasn't even thinking about all the side effects that my fibroid and endometriosis were probably causing. Like most people get the surgery for that.
Yeah.
For the pain and the mental stuff. And I feel like I'm highly sensitive to hormones in my body. So I've just been feeling good, feeling like productive, feeling excited. I'm excited for the end of the year. I'm really excited for the new year.
Yeah. She's locked.
Elections were yesterday and so much went blue, and that feels really good.
The blue wave, the big blue wave. Take cover.
I'm feeling positive energy is coming. Like there's been a shift.
Yeah.
And it feels good. So
how are we?
I think we're good as a unit. I think we've been navigating each other's ups and downs well, and
your ups and my downs,
basically, and like stepping in where need be. And I think, as we talked about last week, we had like a little like bickering moment over the previous week. That's so done.
That's gone.
I think even when there's a moment where it could turn into bickering, like one of us is like a little too snippy, we shut it down quick.
We did bicker like 2 nights ago while we were going to bed, and then we never talked about it.
I know, because I was just like,
I know, it was like so stupid. I don't even remember what it was about.
Yeah, who knows?
But but it's so funny. You know, sometimes where you're just like literally bickering, and then you're like,
this is stupid.
This is so fucking dumb, but you're not.
I don't want to have the convo of like, sorry. It's like just,
you're not even like fully there enough to be able to say to the other person like, this is so dumb, but you both know it in your head.
We both just let it go.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're like,
good night, love you.
I'll see you tomorrow.
The Bucks. Yeah, we didn't even say love you, I think.
Yeah, we did.
Okay. Oof, that would have scared me.
Oof.
Eesh.
Yeah, so I think we're good. I think like, yeah, we're getting back to a nice little groove. Mm-hmm. And we have so much going on throughout the end of the year.
Which I think is very needed, and it feels good. And we're staying like a good level of balance and relaxation and work, and things feel good. I feel good. How are you feeling about we? That's funny. How are you feeling about we? I'm feeling
Jesus.
No, not about
Pause
we. Just like my whole existence feels like that. I tried to explain this to you at dinner last night, where I was just like, I'm not even.
You're tapped.
I'm tapped.
Yeah, at dinner she was just
empty.
very quiet, and I was like, you look really stressed. Like even seeing it in your eyes, I was like, are you okay? And you're like, I'm not even stressed right now. I'm just like operating on 0. Tank is empty.
My tank is empty, and I'm feeling like completely neutral at this point. Like at the beginning of the week or at the end of last week, I was like, shit ain't right. I'm freaking out. Now I think I've tuckered myself out.
Yeah.
And I'm just a little.
You had a big, not temper tantrum because you weren't doing that, but like big.
I'm on the come
conniption,
down.
and then you're like, okay.
Yeah.
I don't feel great, but I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm here.
What was I just going to ask you? I forgot, honey. Big pee-pee news. Well, I don't know who this news is for, but we're both therapying now again.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
Taryn went yesterday. I have it right after we record this. Just needed to get back into our groove.
Yeah.
And invest in it. It really helps that our insurance at your new job is much better.
Yeah, my work partner's with like a therapy place or whatever, and we get 12 free sessions a year. Yeah. And we hadn't used them, and so we're now cramming them into the end of this year.
We have 12 to use for the end of the year. I'm going every day, baby.
Yeah. Do you want to talk a little bit about like what we were looking for in our therapist and how we feel about it?
Yeah, I think obviously we're both looking for different things.
It could be useful for people to hear.
Yeah, I think I need somebody who's gonna push me and pull stuff out of me. My last therapist, I really liked her, but she was like too much of a homie. And I think she viewed it as like, oh, you're very like emotionally stable. You know your faults. You know how to work on them. You just need to do it. Like you have the tools. Like she kind of fired me.
Yeah.
Where she was like, you're done. And I didn't feel that way. And I need someone different who kind of pushes and we look at different stuff. And I think like it's really hard when you don't have existing trauma. You feel like you've really worked through things. But whenever I think a really good way to see what's happening is when you have a fight or you have, oh, baby's throwing her coaster.
I'm sorry,
when
guys.
you have any kind of conflict in your life, or even whether it be with yourself or a partner at work, instead of being like, oh, they did this, blah, 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 sit with yourself and think like, what did that bring up in me? Even if you are like, it's 100% on them, they were wrong. Why was that triggering to you? Why was that? What did that bring up in you? And I've noticed a pattern in some, like kind of like my teen years that comes up a lot in dynamics with family that I have an issue not being heard. So then like in a fight, I repeat myself a lot. I talk loud. I do a lot of things that are like,
hear me.
Please hear me. And most of them are not healthy ways. And even when they are healthy, my partner, whoever I'm arguing with, like, you don't see it through my eyes. You don't know that it's just like, hear me. It could be such a little thing. And you're like, well, it's not a big deal. But to me, it's everything. So yeah, I was really looking for someone who can kind of like go back, break those things down.
I think we found you a good baddie.
Yeah, Taryn found me somebody when she was looking for hers and the things that they said they specialize in. She's like, I really feel like this is what you're looking for. So I reached out to her. We'll see how it goes. I'll share an update next week when I go.
Yeah.
But since you already went, let's hear like what you were looking for, how it went. And I really think you can give advice on how to approach a first session. Especially for somebody who's never done therapy.
I have a very specific approach. I don't know that it is right for everyone, but I think for me.
It's good to hear, and I think I'm going to take a lot of those. It's not completely right for me, but I'm going to take a lot of that on for my session today.
Yeah, cool.
Cool.
I was looking for someone like 50 and up. For some reason, age matters to me in therapy.
Seasoned baddie.
I need a seasoned baddie. I need someone who has seen a lot of life and experienced a lot of things.
Did you care about if it was a woman?
No, I've had both.
Yeah.
And I've learned so much from both. And I think what I was looking for specifically is like, I really care that someone knows the science of the brain. So people that have like gone to school a lot to learn about that stuff, or that mention in their bio that they care. I like less emotional bios personally. I don't like the ones that are like, life can get hard, but I'll be there for you. I'm like, I need somebody that is going to see through it all and like teach me shit.
Because you want specialized therapy sometimes for people where they're like, I don't really have anything specific to work on. Like, life is just hectic. I think those ones can be helpful for them. But you're like, this is my shit. I've worked on this my entire life.
Yeah.
I need someone who knows what they're talking about here.
And so her bio said, obviously had all of that stuff, but then also spoke to OCD and some like therapeutic modalities that I wasn't familiar with, which like I didn't even look into. I was just like, cool, something different. Sounds kind of cool.
That they like specialize in something, not just talk therapy.
Yeah. And then hers was all, she talked about like psychosomatic and psycho. Why do I keep saying psycho?
Just a bunch of psycho stuff.
It's like for fucking psychos, lock in. But I saw somatic, and that's like having to do with like your bodily sensations. And I have a hunch that a lot of my OCD and anxiety around my health, I think it's both ways. I think I react really negatively to just feeling normal body sensations. So I need to work on that side. But then I also like am worried that I'm going to get a bodily sensation. So in some ways I create it. So anyway,
you're on like a very cyclical pattern of like, you've just been listening to your book of the pathways in our brain that you've been reinforcing those for so long.
For so damn long.
So your body, it's not all in your head. It's not just in your head.
Yeah.
Like you're not crazy. You're not making up pain. However, your body is feeling much heightened pain / your emotional feelings are then being physically felt. So you're like really working on how to distinguish the difference, separate the two, and repair those pathways so that they aren't so strong. So you're not feeling physical pain.
Yeah, I'm reading a book now about like, I mean, Cam just said a lot of what I've been learning so far, but what I want to do with like nonfiction books is do a better job of doing little book reports after so that I remember and can teach what I learned.
Yeah.
I don't mean like teach, like stand up and teach.
Like
I mean
share
to myself
and
to know, you know, what I actually got out of it. So I will link
What's
in
the book
our
called?
I can't think of it off the top of my head, but I'll link it in our YouTube show notes and people can check it out.
It was like Mind Your Body.
Oh yeah.
Something. Is that right?
Yes, it is Mind Your Body.
Mind Your Body.
Anyway, I'll link it. And okay, yeah, so that's vibes. I had my first session with her, and my approach is always like, I will tell you everything about me as fast as I can.
I will trauma dump. Let's
I'm
figure out, let's
gonna
weed
trauma
out
dump.
if you're not right for me.
And depending on how you react or what questions you ask me or how safe you make me feel or if it's fun, like that is whether I'm like into someone or feel like I'm going to be able to trust them. So I went in and we like said our little pleasantries for like 1 minute and was like, where are you from? Where are you from? Blah, blah, blah. And then she's like, so tell me what, you know, what brought you into therapy? Why are you here? And I just immediately was like, I have had really extreme health anxiety since I was in 6th grade. You know, gave her like the whole spiel. She was like, I'll ask you some questions, but I want you to continue to just like, you know, tell me things. We talked about literally everything.
Yeah.
Like,
Afterwards, you told me, you're like, we got to this. I'm like, how did you get to that like very specific thing? Was it a 3-hour session?
yeah, this shit was 50 minutes. And
You really covered everything.
what I actually thought was really cool is like, I didn't realize this, but it felt like she was like an investigator, like a detective. And like, it felt like when we played our little murder at the motel and like
like,
everything
"Let me
is a
see."
clue.
Yeah.
I was like, this looks fun. If I was her, I would think this was fun.
Yeah.
Because I'll like drop a little thing and say something and she's like, oh, that's interesting. And like write that down. And then she would come back to it later or, you know, treat it as a non-event.
Yeah.
So she's asked me really thoughtful questions. She asked me like how I have approached therapy in the past and what has worked, what hasn't, like kind of those basic questions.
Yeah.
But I found that like her curiosity really made me feel like she will go deep with me. I hate bringing my best self to therapy. I think that that is like so many people's issue is that they show up giving the answers that they think need to be heard and that like, see, I'm not crazy. Like I know that what I'm doing is dumb and I know why I need to do it. And I read a book so I can say what I should be doing differently. Like I think that's what,
me, babe.
sorry, but I think that is what a lot of people do with therapy.
100%. It's so hard not to.
But also you haven't had a ton of therapy, so you wouldn't know that. Like
Yeah.
that is what most people do, especially because you've gone later in life to therapy.
It's hard
You're
because
smarter.
you are aware.
Yeah.
You do know things. I think like your approach is so good, but I think for most people it is really hard to do. It's really
Totally.
hard to just sit there and trauma dump or be like, oh yeah, this is why I'm here. Let's do it. Fix me. We're going to do this and this. But, so my approach today is going to be to call that out. When they say, what brings you in? I'm going to say, I'm going to try my best to just like really kind of dive in because I'm not good at that. I'm not good at opening up, especially to a stranger. I've worked on that my whole life. I think I'm much better. I used to not even be good at that with friends.
Yeah.
And I think I'm way better, but I have a problem in therapy because you're a stranger and I'm not going to have a conflict with you. I know my flaws and I know what's right, but like it's fixing them in the moment that is the struggle. I'm going to try to do my best here. So like I'm just going to call it out. I need you to pull stuff out of me. My last therapist felt too much like a friend. Like I need to be pushed a little and I will give you quote unquote perfect answers and like seem very emotionally evolved. But that if that was true in my day-to-day life, I probably wouldn't be here right now. Like I need more.
Two things can be true. You can be emotionally evolved and also need help. But
but it's like I need the pushing a little bit more. I need you to dick. So
yeah, and I think like for you haven't like dug.
No.
Like I think that
not outside of my mind.
Yes.
Like I dig alone.
And don't dig alone.
I'm a solo digger.
But like it's very easy to go into therapy, I think, and be like, how do I fix all this stuff that I'm doing? But another way to look at it is like going in to learn why you do the things that you do.
Yeah.
And I think that might be an easier way to not have the perfect example or the perfect answer to everything is to be like, I do all this stuff. That's like a lot of what I say in a first session is like, I don't know why I can't get over this. I don't know why I read all the things. I do all the things. Nothing sticks. It's all temporary.
But you also have a very specific thing to talk about, like your health anxiety.
Yeah.
And then it goes into other things. Like when I don't have a specific thing or I'm not like, I have a hard time going to therapy when I don't have a specific thing to discuss.
Yeah.
Like if I'm not going through a depressive episode or something's not happening.
Yeah.
I have a really hard time.
Totally.
I also feel like
I have a hard time doing that too.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of my like really big obvious things that are like comparable to your health anxiety have been, it is like everyone I talk to is like, it sounds like you have a hormone imbalance. Like there's something going on. So now that I've especially gotten my fibroid surgery, I hopefully won't have those moments where it wasn't like the answer to fix it wasn't like, oh, you're doing something wrong. It was, well, of course you're depressed. You're getting surges of estrogen that are not normal levels for people.
Totally.
But then it was like, okay, but how do I move through that? And it was like, well, it's kind of hard to move through depression when you are just depressed. Like,
yeah.
So I think that's where I really get stuck because my stuff is so specific to that.
Well, what is the overall goal for you to go to therapy? What are you trying to do for yourself?
I think just day to day better myself. I really want to prepare to be a really good parent. I want to continue and grow to be a good partner for you. I want to like learn how to handle different things. And I want to unlock like I mentioned, there's a lot of stuff from preteen and teen years that it was a time where I didn't have any of the skills and I was going through puberty. So everything was heightened and there was a lot of stuff that like wasn't okay. I think that occurred to me that I just have been like, it's so far behind me, but it isn't because it is still impacting me. So it's like, I need to really discuss those things and learn how to like mend that so I can move on and not let it show up in ways that impact me now.
I think that if you write those things down and look at it before you go into every therapy session, it will help you remember why you're there.
What's the goal here?
Because like, yes, I have a very specific thing, but I'm not as activated as I am right now that often, like, which means that I have to find other things to talk about.
Yeah.
Like I would say my first 3 sessions are going to be all about this specific thing, but then it will journey into all the other things I brought up in the first session.
Totally.
I keep wanting to call it an episode into the first episode.
I know. I love that. Episode 1 of therapy.
Episode 1.
Where will this season go?
Yeah. But like, I think if you just remember the point, then you can go in like, and be like, light. Yeah, you're like, okay, nothing big is going on in my life. And then you look and you see, I want to be a better partner. I want to be a great parent. I want to have more stable emotions. You can go into a therapy session and be like, okay, today I don't have much to talk about. Like, here's what I'm worried about being a parent. And that can create a whole new thing.
Totally.
So maybe that could be
kind of unlock doors of things.
Maybe like writing that stuff out for you or having like a couple pillars or whatever that you know you are trying to get to at all times. Because you won't always have like a thing, you know?
But like having kind of like I said, a guiding light will really help.
I think that'll be great.
I like that. Thanks, honey.
I think you'll do amazing.
Thanks, I'm
do
a
you feel
little
nervous?
Yeah.
Oh, honey.
It's just nervous to be like, I have to, just sit and talk to a stranger for an hour and like about me. Like that's not normally how I approach meeting new people. I like go in.
But they're not
I'm
like
the
people
asker.
like that. Like they're people, but
they're like a tool.
I don't see them as like, this sounds so crazy. I was going to say I don't see them as people. That's not what I mean. They are such a tool to me that I'm like.
Because they're not how you would approach any other meeting with someone.
They're like not a stranger that way.
Yeah.
I'm like, if we don't vibe after this meeting, we will never see each other again. And you legally can't tell anyone anything that I just told you. So you can't go like talk shit or make fun of me or whatever.
I mean, they can just not say your name.
Yeah, well, sure. So someone can put those pieces together. That's fine.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I do have like, to me, I find it very freeing. I think that's why I go into the first session with that mentality, because I'm like,
I get feeling free. I just don't at first, because I'm like, I feel rude that we're not talking about you. Like it's such a weird interaction where I need to be like, you are doing a job. It's almost like getting your hair done where, well, again, I do feel the need to converse and like.
I feel really anxious getting my hair done. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, but it's like any hairdresser I've talked to, like most people who do my hair are either like a really good friend or my mom. So I don't even know why I feel, maybe that is why I feel this, because like they are such people to me that I'm like am close with. But most of them will tell you like, I never care if my client doesn't want to talk. I will gladly put in headphones and listen to an audiobook. Like, we don't need to chat. Like, I can just give you a service. Like, I wouldn't, the best comparison is like when I get a massage, I don't need to be like, how's your day? Like, what's going on? Like, fill me in. Like, it's providing a service where the service has nothing to do with like conversing on that way. I guess it just feels weird to me that we're conversing the entire time. But like, what if they had a bad day? What if they need to talk about it?
And they don't want to talk about it to you.
I know, but I have a hard time getting past that where I'm like, I'm just going to trauma dump to you. I feel like I'm going to dinner with a friend and I'm like, the whole time I'm like, sorry, I just talked about all my problems. Like, how are you? As we're like walking to the car. That's how it feels.
Yeah, I get that. I think that more experience with therapy will make that go away.
I think so too.
Because like you've done that 8 times in your life. Of course it feels weird.
Once, because I've only had one first session.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So even that, it's like,
yeah.
And even in that, I did talk to her a lot about what she was up to. I was like, how's it going? Like I did know things.
Well, that's the last piece of my first episode, Jesus Christ.
No,
my first session
episode
formula is that after I dump, I say, is there any way, do you feel comfortable telling me a little bit about you? And then just ask them a couple questions about them, because and I think that's useful, but like only to understand for me personally, because I don't want them to be too people-y to me. I don't want to know too much of their life.
Yeah.
I just like to know more about like their background, how they got into therapy, if they have hobbies, like that kind of thing.
Things that are kind of pertinent and can connect. And yeah.
Every once in a while, I'm like, do you have a partner? Do you have kids? I want to know so bad, but like, I never feel like that's okay to ask. But you can always say, is it okay to ask if you have kids or a partner? And they can say, no, I'm sorry, I don't want to talk about that. And you can go, okay.
They don't want to talk about that? Like, I feel the need to know, like,
some therapists,
do you have any experience with queerness?
Yeah.
I guess that is. And they're going to be like, this one time in college.
Oh my God. And you're next. Like, nah, then you won't feel safe. You'll be like, you're one of those.
Yeah.
Mine's giving queerness.
Really?
Mine's giving she's locked in.
You haven't asked?
She like asked me what I identify as.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think a lot of therapists are just like, are sensitive.
Well, remember, I said my wife, and she got the biggest smile in the fucking world on her face.
Cute.
It was really cute.
Yeah. Yeah, my last therapist also didn't really get queerness at all. Like, I would talk about things that are like, sure, for straight people it wouldn't make sense, but in a lesbian relationship it makes sense. And I like felt like I had to like teach her. Okay, well, that's not fun. Yeah, I was like, no, you don't understand. She was also really young. Not to shit again on young therapists. But I just think that that's not for me. No, that's why I think like your baddie mama that we got is going to be so cool. She seems really cool. Also, don't be surprised if she looks a lot different than her picture. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if there's a picture for them, but like I'm probably going to show up like this. So yeah, they're going to be like, I was thinking that nervous on their first sessions. I think so. With people. Yeah. The performance of it all, maybe. Totally. And like, are we going to vibe? And are they? Yeah. I think for sure. And you never know if somebody's going to show up being like, I want to kill my family. And then you're like, Jesus. I think they have to report that. Yeah, they do. She told me that. She's like, I got to call the cops on you. Girlie. Well, she said everything is safe except if you say you want to harm yourself or harm others. Oh, she did say that? Or if something. I thought you were joking, saying like you said you wanted to kill me and she was going to have to tell. Oh my God. I thought you were telling like a really dark joke.
No. Or I don't know, was I? Also, it's holiday time, baby.
Finally.
We are fucking here.
I've never been more ready for the holiday. Normally, I am the type of person who's like, do not rush life. Halloween doesn't end and it's Christmas, as I look at my Christmas cups. And like, we still have Thanksgiving, like everything should be separate. I loved how, I don't think this is true anymore, but when I worked at Nordstrom, they would not decorate until Thanksgiving was over. So you could get like, what's it called? Double time. What's it called? When
Points?
No.
Overtime.
It's not overtime. It was like double. You like got paid double. I don't know. Whatever.
What is
it's been
that
a
called?
long time that I've worked for somebody.
Overtime.
No, it is overtime, but it's different.
Overtime.
It's like double time or something. Time and a half. That's what it was. No, time and a half, not double time.
What's it called? Go ahead. Sorry.
It is called overtime when you get, we got time and a half and you would get extra. Anyways, if you worked Thanksgiving night because they wanted it decorated for the next day, and you could come and you could help and decorate everything. So it was like,
that's fun.
I don't think they do that anymore, but it was really nice. But this year, I think because this year was like collectively as a unit, as all of us, as we the people, was like shit.
Every year's like that now. It's scary.
I don't feel that way. I have always said at the end of the year, every year is better than the last.
Yeah.
That has been my entire existence. My whole year. Every birthday I'm excited. Every New Year I'm excited. I have never been unsatisfied with a year as a whole until this year. And I take the lessons with me. I think this was a very valuable year. I'm not like, I don't wish this year didn't happen. But this is the first year where I'm like, this was not better than the last.
Yeah.
This year sucked.
This year on paper was certainly not the year for us.
It wasn't great.
Which we should do. We'll do a whole.
We will. But I feel like I'm very excited for the end of this year. And like I said, I feel like the winds have shifted. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like the end of the year is going to be great. And I'm feeling next year is going to be incredible. That I feel like I'm just excited and I want to celebrate the end of the year. And I want the end of the year to last and feel good. That I'm like, Christmas starts now. We are in happy holiday mode immediately.
Yeah, I think that the holidays are very regulating for my mental state.
Yeah.
It feels like exactly what I need when I say that I'm anxious. It's like November, December is that for me.
People, excitement,
warm,
the food, the
cozy,
drinks, the family time, everything.
All of it.
Yeah.
Like, I think that if I were to bottle what my nervous system needs, it's the holidays. And so I think that's why I'm trying really hard to stretch it out this year, because maybe I need more regulation than normal. I don't know.
I think so.
But we're doing a party. We're doing a Christmas party. I have always wanted to do a Christmas party, so this is
I love that the invite
very
says
exciting.
C&T's annual Christmas party, where I'm like,
I baked that in.
it is our first annual,
Yeah.
but you're like, this is happening. Get used to it.
Yeah, that is my way of
But I feel like you should have to have your
experiential
first
marketing,
one.
and I'm telling people what to expect.
Yeah.
Which is that this is going to be a mainstay in your life.
I just wonder if people are going to get it and go, dang, I've never been invited. First time I'm getting invited. And
No,
it's
we'll
like,
say welcome to the first annual.
Yeah.
CT Christmas party.
The first
Lock
annual.
in. CT Holiday Hoobie Wuddy is what we are calling it.
Holiday hoopy.
Because we
buddy.
can't, I don't want it to be Grinch themed because I need to save that for
Your hoopilation.
my hoobilation.
For your like 40th or whatever we're going to do.
But yeah, it was going to be my 35th, but this year just kind of
This was not the year.
kind of spooked
And I
us
brought
out.
it up 2 months before Taryn's birthday, and she said there's not enough time.
That's not
So
enough
it
time.
turns out I need to prepare 6 months.
Yeah, the hoobilation
Okay.
is, I mean, be real. The hoobilation,
I could have whipped that together in 2 months, easy.
2 months? We're picturing different hoobilations.
No, we're not. Honey, 2 months is
Baby,
so
you
much.
think I had 2 months to find the perfect Grinch costume for myself?
Yes.
I don't know.
In the summer where no one's renting them, absolutely.
Then dare I say we have to do it a year ahead.
Oh my God. Okay, anyways, continue.
All to say. It's called a Holiday Hoobie Wuddy because I don't want to
Take the hoobilation.
take the hoobilation, nor do I want to, not include other holidays. So it can't just be Christmas.
Yes. Okay.
Thank you. We're having a white elephant.
Doing a white elephant. We're doing cookie table.
We're doing a cookie table, Pittsburgh tradition. And we are also doing a little fun thing where everyone writes a card for someone else, but it's anonymous. So people are going to write cards and they don't know who it's going to go to. And so you leave a little heartfelt note. And when you leave the party, you open and you're like, wow, that's so sweet. And you never know who wrote it and you never know what.
Oh, people aren't signing their name.
I don't know. I'm just curious about that.
Me too.
I kind of think no.
Anonymous both ways.
I kind of think anonymous all ways.
Okay.
Because then it's even kind of cute if like people take a picture of it and it's just like this thing that randomly was exactly for them and it feels like super fadey.
Yeah. I like that.
Anyway, I can't wait.
It's like a fortune cookie.
It's like a fortune cookie.
No one knows who wrote the fortune cookie.
From the CT annual holiday, Who Be Woody.
First annual holiday.
First annual holiday, Who Be Woody. One thing that I have been doing to bring the holidays closer to me. This sounds like an ad.
It does. What do we get? Who are we sponsored by this week?
Yes.
Nobody.
No, bleep that out because if they want this time, they need to pay. Don't say them. They're just on everything.
Well, not on us.
Not on us. Anyway, is I love to have two screens up while I work. I have my working screen and then I have like a fun extras screen. Yeah. And what normally goes on my second screen is a YouTube video, just like something happening on the side, or like a DJ set. And by DJ, I don't mean like unz. I just mean like,
someone in a coffee shop.
Someone in a coffee shop DJing. It's like a lot of calm sounds. Sometimes it is a little unz. Sometimes it's jazz. Sometimes it's classics, whatever. What I've done to bring the holidays closer to me is I looked up, what?
You're so cute.
Vintage Christmas shows. And I found a playlist on YouTube that has like Hollywood squares from like the 60s. It has like old talk shows that don't exist anymore that are all holiday based. And so they're like interviewing somebody and then it's like, now let's sing Santa Claus is coming to town. And it's cute. It's like Santa Claus. It's so calming for my nervous system. I can't express it.
Baby loves the holidays.
Yeah. So while I'm working, I just have that going on the side and it's just a nice little thing and low stimulation and good for my heart and my head.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I'm glad that's working for you, honey.
Yeah. So,
do we want to get into the PP thoughts?
Yeah, sure.
So Taryn posted over on our Instagram. I don't even know what you said. What did you ask them?
I just was like,
share thoughts.
What's on your mind this week, PPs? And then y'all responded.
Yeah. So you guys got to stay up with us. Now we're going to stay up with you. So we compiled a list and we're just going to chat about them. First one says, going through a divorce from a man, my queerness is a factor, but not all of it. I'm worried about the narrative. Who gives a fuck about a narrative?
We don't have time for narratives.
We don't have time to worry what other people are saying and doing. If someone is that bored that they have to talk about your divorce, I would just talk to your ex about it. Like, that's the only one that you're going through the divorce with. Nobody else matters.
I don't wish this on us or any of our close friends. But going through a divorce sounds chic as fuck.
Jesus.
That sounds chic.
Don't wish that.
I said I didn't.
But like,
I'm saying for her.
Yeah.
A lot of times
you're going to be better and cooler than everyone gets better after a breakup. You're going through a divorce.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's also, I imagined saying like, I'm going through a divorce. Like that sounds like really like lumpy and bad, but I'm also here to tell you it kind of sounds chic.
It kind of sounds like you put yourself first.
Yeah.
You are that bitch.
Like, oh, sorry. This thing that I agreed to, I actually don't want.
Yeah.
And it's not good for me. Okay.
Incredible.
Chic.
Proud of you.
Like, don't all of you do it who are married unless it's what's right for you. But don't worry about the narrative. Who gives a fuck? And,
what's worse than the narrative is staying in something that's not right for you.
And only the people that care in a bad way are the ones that are going to care about this narrative. The people who know you, love you, whatever, are going to know that it's not real. So who cares?
Yeah.
And hopefully you divorce from some of these freaks in the meantime.
You're so bundled up right now. It's very hard to
I'm in my complete coziness.
She's in her cocoon. If you're not watching on YouTube, Taryn not only has her hood up, well, it's kind of hanging off the back of her ponytail, but then her front of her hoodie is over her chin. So if you need that visual.
Yet again, let me scream, don't worry about the narrative other people tell about you. Just do what you want to do, especially if it doesn't hurt anyone.
I didn't tell you not to do it.
Well, you said it's hard to focus. So what were you trying to tell me? What were you trying to...
You get mad when I look at the camera too much and not at you, but I have to keep looking away because...
As my co-host, what do you think that was trying to say to me?
Warning, if I'm not looking at you, don't worry about it because it's very hard to stay focused.
Sounds cool. I never once was worried about it.
Well, you do after we record sometimes say I didn't lock in with you enough. So I'm
getting
ahead of it.
I am in complete comfort.
Oh, you stay in comfort, baby.
Yeah.
I'm just letting you know. If I'm not making a lot of eye contact, that's because I'm trying to focus.
Now we're getting a divorce.
Chic.
Honestly, chic as fuck.
When I'm down, I turn to food or alcohol to lift me up. What are healthy alternatives you suggest?
Bro, I don't know. Write in when you find them.
We just talked about how we're excited for the holidays because it is like an excuse to have food and alcohol and chill.
Also, we just had 2 super fucking stressful days, and what we did was go out to restaurants and have alcohol and food.
So... Listen, it is normal to turn to those things. I'm not saying it's healthy to turn to those things. Other alternatives, move your body. Moving your body is very helpful when you're having a hard time. What is it? Depression can't catch a moving target. Is that right?
Depression. Yeah, I think it's depression can't hit a moving target.
Hit a moving target. Take your pet for a walk. Focus on like, I seek a lot of comfort when I throw all my energy into taking care of the dogs. Mm-hmm. I will give them a spa day when I'm feeling down. I can't take care of myself or shower myself, but I will shower you.
You don't have a pet? Do it with a friend. Do it with a family member.
Yeah. Transfer all of that negative energy into something positive.
Do shit with your hands, even if it makes you feel like a child. Sometimes that is what your nervous system needs.
Yeah.
Which is yet again a reminder. Legos are
amazing.
So good for you.
So good for you. Sponsor us, Legos.
Sponsor us, Lego.
Color, play a game, do a puzzle.
Yeah.
All of those things. Yeah. Hand movements. I'm not saying you need to do a big workout. Go for a walk. Move your hands.
Yep.
Stretch. Journal.
And also, a practical tip, stay super fucking hydrated. Sometimes I'm just eating because
you're thirsty.
I think that I am hungry, but I'm actually thirsty.
Yeah, and not being hydrated is so bad for your body in so many ways and your mind. So drink up.
And
drink up water.
One thing about alcohol too, my experience has been that if I say no to it for like a week, I'm over it.
Make a mocktail.
Yeah.
Have a non-alcoholic beverage instead.
But I will give you that week can suck, especially around the holidays, which is why I don't say cut out alcohol around the holidays, because it is part of the merriment for me.
Yeah.
Bad advice, but it is what it is.
Shout out PP Alley for my dreams to come true. Well, shout out to PP Alley.
What does that mean?
If we shout out PP Alley, their dreams will come true. Oh. Allie wants a shout out.
Oh my God.
Shout out to Allie.
Allie,
we love you.
Here's what we want to say to you. Cam has prepared something specifically for you, and she's going to say it to you now. Go ahead.
Oh, PP Allie. Allie. With the double L for the double P. You are so beautiful to thee. Perfect Allie.
Whoa.
Yep.
That was for you.
That was for you, Allie.
Us.
Love you.
We love you.
I put a lot of thought into that and care and consideration. Are all of you LA gays really friends, or is it a performance?
It's a performance. Depends on the group, I would say.
No, I would say for us, none of it's a performance, but I'm not friends with every LA gay.
That's what I'm saying. Like
everyone that you see that I am friends with
is my friend.
Yeah. But there's a lot of people I don't hang out with because
there's a lot of groups.
There's so many groups. And just because I don't hang out with them doesn't mean that they're not lovely or I don't think that they're a good person. But then there's some people who I don't like and I don't hang out with them. So I can't speak for all LA gays because there's quite a few of us.
What are you thinking of? The people that I don't like.
Huh?
But like don't like is big. Look, go like that. I mean,
you didn't even consider. Sorry, we're telling secrets. Yeah, it's like maybe it's perceived that everyone is friends because like people follow each other, or like people's posts or whatever. But
and
I'm
also
like,
friendly and friends are different. Like
100%. I think it's as big as LA is. The queer community is small, and we go to the same places, and we run it like everyone is 1 degree of separation at all times. So being cordial with someone and running into someone and knowing of someone and saying hello is different than me like asking someone to go get dinner. You know?
I mean,
like it's very different. But like, yeah, I think
maybe there are some subgroups that are performing because they like the hubris of it all. Like you like to be in the know. But
yeah, I do think that there are people who are like, oh, this looks good if we're seen together. Like I do think that people do plan stuff and perform stuff, but like if you're seeing someone hanging out of a party setting, they're probably friends.
I also don't know what people think about anymore when they say like LA lesbians. I feel like the group was very clear like 7 years ago, 5 years ago.
Yeah.
But now everyone, to me, seems like it's like settled and also like kind of broken off into like what the actual friend groups are.
Here's the thing. We are married in our 30s. Yeah. We are in a very different subset. We aren't like, we're not going out all the time. We're not like,
maybe we're the wrong people to ask.
Yeah.
Maybe we're not part of the LA gays anymore.
For me, no one I hang out with is performative. Yeah. I don't have energy for that.
That one person. I just want to scare our friends.
Oh, I was like...
Then no wonder. Is it me?
Mm-hmm,
no, we don't have anyone else.
That one person we hang out with all the time that we fucking hate.
That one person that thinks that we're best friends, but we absolutely hate them.
Next topic. Cheating. And they shared a stat, which I know you love a stat.
That's why they're a fucking pee-pee, bro.
As of 2023, 71% of people in the U.S. have cheated, but no one talks about it. Where is that stat from? Also, I feel some people would lie. So that number has to be even higher.
The number's 1,000% higher
but
than that.
But that's shocking to me because I don't like... I think maybe all men cheat, so that's 50% right there, 49%.
I won't let you say that.
I don't know.
That was crazy.
I think all men cheat.
No, they don't. I don't know any men that have cheated.
Yeah. Have you cheated?
Yes.
Not that you're a man.
Have you cheated?
I have.
See?
Tell the story.
That was crazy. I wasn't expecting a storytelling situation.
Wow.
Well, I was dating a guy in college and I fell in love with a girl for the first time. And I then started hooking up with her. But then I was like, it was still so very much in like religious trauma and also like coming into my sexuality that it didn't feel like cheating at the time. But like I was fully in a relationship with this man for years. So I definitely cheated on him.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was dating someone before you.
Uh-huh.
Obviously not. This was not Taryn. And there are many reasons I should have not been with this person, but I was. And I think it was a Halloween party, I kissed someone and then immediately called and told them.
Which is cool of you.
And you could say that, but I do think part of me was thinking like, this is my out of the relationship.
Yeah.
Because didn't have the courage to leave it, even though I knew it wasn't right. Like there were so many alarm bells in the back of my head that I think I was kind of like relationship sabotaging. But even though I like look back and it was very clear I really did not like this person, oh my God, the guilt. I don't know how anyone cheats.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Literally, I was like, they need to know right now. I felt immediately nauseous. I mean, I was also blackout drunk, so maybe that had something to do with the nausea. But it was like, oh my God, that is the worst feeling in the world.
Yeah.
Have you been cheated on?
I have hunches, but I don't know.
No certainty?
No.
Wow.
I have no certainty that I was cheated on, but I do feel strongly with one person that I was cheated on. Mm-hmm. And then I feel there were some strange situations with another person that I was with.
Yeah. I think I've been cheated on in every relationship.
Not me.
Not you.
I'm never cheating on you.
Please don't.
Yeah, we'll say back.
Oh, I'm never cheating on you.
Thank
obviously. Yeah, it's really crazy. I never really think of that.
Yeah.
Like I don't feel that way. Like I don't feel that scar of it.
Yeah.
But
that's a lot.
My first relationship cheated on me a lot. Constant with anyone and everything. And And I thought I was going to go into my next relationship. Well, I'm saying first relationship, but it was first relationship with a girl. Mm-hmm. But I even think the guys I dated cheated. I don't know. Those I'm not sure. So I guess I can't say my only proof is that every girl's cheated. I don't know about the guys.
I don't know why I'm coming in hot with the guy stat.
But I was really scared that I would never trust anyone again. Because I was like, it was very traumatizing. I was always worried. I'd always get to a point where I was like, oh, you're not doing that anymore. I feel secure. And then it'd be like, found out you cheated again.
Yeah.
And it really didn't have a lasting impression on me, which is interesting. Like I think I'm very able to say like that relationship was that relationship.
Yeah.
Like I don't really think I harbor much past trauma from other relationships. Which
you know for sure you were cheated on in your last relationship?
Oh, I guess not for sure.
Yeah, that was just hunch. I mean, educated hunch.
Yeah.
But I think
You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
I'm right.
Yeah. I'd like to know for sure. I think you're right. There is one person where I'm like, is that 100%?
Yeah.
But, well, I was told that they kissed them. So I'm like, takes two to tango, you know?
Yeah, I mean.
Or they tried. I don't really remember.
You could have swerved, kind of thing.
I think I blacked out that whole situation. Yeah, you're right. I don't know for sure. Thank you for that fact check.
Yeah.
Speaking of relationships, our next one is how soon is too soon to date after a 4-year relationship? Which, God, I'm a bad person to ask because I've had relatively quick turnarounds after almost every relationship.
This might be the same person that asked me on Tuesday the same question, but they said, don't say it depends.
But it does depend.
I know, but imagine trying not to say it depends. Of course it does. We all know that.
I don't think that there's necessarily a too soon, but unfortunately, well, there is
a month is too soon.
There is a too soon, but you're not going to know it until hindsight. I think it depends on the relationship. Like, after my first relationship, it had meant to be over for so long. As I said, she was cheating all the time. Like, I was very young. It was my first relationship with a girl. As we know, we stay in those way too long. Like, sometimes relationships are over well before they're over, where you've kind of like mourned the loss of that and kind of moved on from it in the relationship.
Right.
And then you meet someone and it works out. Other times, I think after that the next relationship, I moved on way too quickly. Didn't realize it was like kind of a rebound. I was like healing myself through another person and like trying to run away from my emotion. So like when I look back, I think it was the first turnover was quicker than the second.
Yeah.
Like it was within a couple months. The next one was like 6 months or whatever. And I would say the second one was too quick, even though it was longer. So I hate to say it depends, and if you would have told me this when I was getting into either of those relationships, I would have said, fuck off.
Yeah.
Because I did what I needed to do for myself in those moments. And like, I do have some regrets with when I felt like I should have like been on my own for a little, but who knows what would have happened? Like, I don't know. I don't know how that would have worked out, but I would just say like, try to focus on yourself for a little. Try to heal yourself. Try to reflect on the relationship.
Like, what's table stakes a little?
But that I don't feel comfortable giving a time frame because, like I said, my first turnaround was quicker.
It's not that serious to just like throw out a.
But I don't feel that that's correct. I don't feel like throwing out because, like I said, I could say 6 months, and then if you would have told me if I was asking myself this question going into the one relationship that I felt was way too soon, I'd go, oh, it's not too soon. That's what Cam said. And then in the one that I don't regret moving on quicker, I would be like, oh, it hasn't been 6 months.
Yeah.
I shouldn't, like, that advice would not have been correct for me.
I think you should, after a 4-year relationship, be single for at least 4 months.
I think, like, at least try to. Like, don't go in looking for someone. And when you do meet someone, I think.
If you find your person, then
and assess it. Be like,
yeah.
What do I like about this person? What am I, like, if I would have really pushed myself when I got into the relationship I regret doing, I don't know with where I was at that time if it would have worked, but I really think if I kind of like sat with myself, was in therapy at the time, maybe I wouldn't have done it.
Might have been
because there was a
different,
lot
yeah.
of red flags and there was a lot of like clear signs.
Yeah.
But I don't think at the time you could have told me different. So
good luck, little pee-pee. Sorry about your breakup.
but if you feel it's too soon, it's probably too soon. If you're questioning it, I think that's the answer. Like if you have a hunch, something's off, something's too soon, whatever, don't do it.
I don't know. It was really soon when we got together and I was like, is this too soon? But I still did it. So
Yeah, I didn't feel that way.
Yeah.
Because that's a thing too. Like we're all different and we like think of things
yeah, I
differently.
guess like in the back of my head, I was like, but this is right. So I'm not going to not do it. I'm like, I've already been however many years without you. Why wait another month?
I just felt like such a pull of we've known each other for 5 years and we've both
that's
like
different 'cause we didn't know
really
each
enjoyed each other, and we have at different times when we were single like had crushes on each other and didn't get to share that and didn't get to pursue that. Like I felt like it was going to eat me alive if I didn't tell you, try. Like,
Bro, you love me.
I do love you.
Very important debate. Thomas the Train or Thomas the Tank Engine?
I've never heard of Thomas the Train. What is that? Is
I
that
don't know.
like a UK
I thought they
thing?
were the same.
I think they are. I think it's like
Thomas the Train. I think that's all I've heard of is Thomas the Train.
Thomas the Tank Engine.
I think all I've heard of is Thomas the Train.
No, you have not heard that.
I'm like pretty sure.
Thomas the Tank Engine versus Thomas the Train.
I think all I
the
know is
Train
Thomas
is
the
the UK
Train.
one. There's no verse. Thomas the Tank Engine is the correct name, and Thomas the Train is the common, informal,
Yeah.
and technically incorrect name. Okay,
'cause he
so I
is a
think
tank
it's Thomas
engine.
the Tank Engine, and then people like change it to Thomas the Train.
Okay.
Stop changing his name.
Rapid fire. You know what I hate is when people say rapid fire. I hate
I
it.
was kind of just thinking that, but I didn't want to shit on you for saying
I
it.
hate when people are like, we're going to do a rapid fire.
Let's go for rapid fire.
But I just
Also,
meant to say, like, let's go fast.
yeah, I'm very sorry if you hear our dogs barking. There's like a truck outside beeping. We're doing a rapid fire, so we can't let it stop us. Rapid fire, go.
Rapid fire, go. Getting married next September. One thing that's a must. Enjoy it, babes.
Oh my God. Don't overthink shit. I have a hot take that weddings are not meant to be timeless. I think we put way too much effort into like, am I going to like this in this time? Weddings are commemorating a specific time in your relationship.
Yeah.
Don't overthink it. Don't think like,
But you were all about timeless with our wedding. That's what you wanted. But do you think
because
this
that
is
was the
learned?
style.
Yeah.
Even I said that. I was like, you know what's trendy right now? Quote unquote time. Of course you think it's timeless in the moment.
Right.
I'm going to look back and be like, that was crazy. But go with what you like. Don't overthink it. Don't think like, oh, is this corny? I don't care if you like mason jars.
I was just thinking about that. My whole wedding would have been like teal mason jar.
I was just going to say and teal.
burlap.
100%.
Yeah. Which would have been cute in its own way.
Do what you like.
Yeah.
And it's all about the people. I am so glad going into the wedding planning, I was thinking like, sorry, this is not rapid fire. It's just about us. It's just about the couple. This is all this is. Like, I don't care if we just elope. Your wedding day becomes about like everyone you love and loves you coming together. You will be so happy to see Uncle Bob talking to like your best friend Betty. Like
Uncle Bobby.
Yeah.
No longer
No
cousin.
more cousin. He got upgraded.
upgraded.
No, it's Bob Senior and Bob Junior. Duh. But yeah, it's so about the people. So do not stress out. Like, is the timing right? Is this gone right? Is this the wrong thing happening here? Just be in the moment. Enjoy it. Let problems happen. And hopefully, practical tip: you have a good wedding planner that they're fixing everything behind the scenes, so you don't even have to think about it. Yeah. That's where I'm at. Does going to friends' weddings make you reflect on your own marriage?
Yeah. I mean, not like reflect in like a big deep way, but in a way of like, this is so sweet. And I love that we had this time for us. And I love that we're now experiencing our friends having this.
Yeah, it doesn't really make me reflect on our marriage. It makes me reflect on
Our wedding. Yeah, same.
Because I'm like, we feel so past that now. Where I'm like, oh, cute.
Yeah.
Young love.
Real. Stress of politics while trying to enjoy life. That's, guys, I think that is life. That there's no like what to do with that. That is, maybe all we can say is agreed.
Yeah, it's always here. If it's not up here, I'm pointing to the back of my head and the front of my head. If it's not in the front of my head, it's in the back of my head.
Yeah.
Kind of at all times. This world is really crazy. This country is really crazy right now, and we're all doing the best we can. It's kind of always like screaming.
Any others that we should throw in at this time? I think I found my wife and I'm giddy. That might be a nice one to end it on.
I love that.
So damn happy for you. Look, even if you didn't find your wife, and I know this is dark because we're celebrating that you think you did find your wife and that you're giddy. How fun to feel giddy. How fun to feel giddy.
Giddy is good.
Giddy is good. Good as giddy. Giddy up.
Wait, I want to finish on one more because I feel like this is important. Someone said, I feel like I'm constantly trying to figure out if I'm lesbian or bisexual. It stresses me out. And to that I say, who cares?
To that I say, I brought up my wife in therapy. So she was like, oh, when did you come out? Blah, 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 blah. It was coming out hard. And I was like, no. And she's like, well, when did you start questioning that maybe you were into women? And I was like, well, I like kind of did it. Like it, she was like, was it hard for you? Were you like in the closet for a long time? Blah, blah. And I was like, no, I was like dating guys too. And she was like, oh, so would you say you're bi? And I was like, I don't know. I guess like if I had to write it out on paper, like, yeah.
Can I be attracted to guys? Sure. Can I see myself dating one? Sure. But I'm married and with a woman.
But I'm married and I cannot imagine being with a guy now ever again. So it's like, maybe it feels I was bi and maybe now I am lesbian. But all to say, that train of thought for me, that Thomas Train, the engine thought for me, I can't do it anymore. I'm so over it. It doesn't matter to me. And some people find a lot of comfort in labels. And I think that is what a label can be really good for. And if it stresses you out, you don't need to have one.
Yeah. It's like you did the hard part of realizing you like women.
Yep.
So that's great. You know you like women. And I think like, you know what you like. If you're on a dating app in swiping, you know if someone's your vibe or not. Yeah. You don't need to say like, oh, I would never, ever, ever date a guy. You can just be like, and it sounds like you have a strong preference for women. If you're like, am I lesbian or am I bi?
Yeah.
You can say like, I think I'm like lesbian leaning. Like a lot of sexuality is a spectrum. I don't like men. I know I don't like men. I know I'm not attracted. I mean, not like
physically,
I'm not a man.
sexually.
I mean,
yeah.
It's
Honey, you're not a man hater.
That's what I just said.
I know. What if we have a son someday?
I just said I'm not a man hater.
Like this. And you made a quirky little face. I know it's like fun to say we hate men, but I'm also
well, honey, I really don't like a lot of men. I think men are bad in this world, so I can't wait to have one to make a good one. Because
just saying, if we have one and then someday he's watching his mom's on this podcast, sees his mom little face.
Yeah, and I can say, I'm glad that you, these are my opinions right now.
I'm just saying, I know that's not reflective of what you actually feel.
I know, but I can tell a joke, honey.
Baby, if our kid is as sensitive as I am, that would stick with me.
God help us all.
God help us all.
Anyways, I know that I would never want to be married to a man.
Yes.
And I would never want to have sex with one. Like
nice.
I know that I'm a lesbian, but if we got divorced and I ever had attraction to a man, I would not beat myself up for that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't fathom that happening. Like that is just, there's no like, men are not an exception. There's no exception that there's like, oh, I just think you haven't found the right guy. Like that is so insane to me. Like, but you also don't need to, for yourself, be like, if I say I'm lesbian, I'm never allowed. Like, do not put that pressure on your sexuality. You have done it to yourself probably most of your life, trying to reconcile with liking women. Don't throw yourself back in a box. But clearly it seems like you have a preference to women. And I think that that's fine. You don't need to shove that on yourself in a way. Like, you don't need to figure it out.
Don't shove it.
Let it be.
Don't shove it.
Let it be. Really quickly about the book club. If you haven't gone on to the Patreon, that is where we are discussing time and how we are going to talk. Over the last couple days, I've had a lot of people say, wait, I'm reading it now. Can I get in? I don't know if you guys get alerts when I comment on posts, so I might have to do a new post, but I commented saying, it sounds like evenings or weekends are better. The proposed time I have said is a Sunday early evening. A lot of people seem like they're Eastern Standard Time. I know that would be very difficult if you are not in the US, like specifically if you're in Europe or Australia, it's really going to be difficult. But I think like a 5 p.m. on a Sunday seems to be the consensus. So that would be 2 p.m. Pacific time. 5 p.m. Eastern time, and like 10 p.m. if you're in like England or something. I don't know. But go comment on that. Let me know, because I'm going to lock it in this week and post it on socials. I'll make a new post on the Patreon. So you have like 24 hours to get your thoughts in on timing, because we're going to probably do it next week or the week after, sometime before Thanksgiving. And then we'll pick our new book. What are you texting about? What are you doing over there?
Sorry, I just got distracted for a second.
Taryn is not interested in our book club.
No,
she did not read the book.
I will be there. It was my book idea, and I will read the book.
Idea.
And I will be there.
It was PP's idea, but then you re-brought it up.
Well, it was a PP's idea, and it was also a non-PP idea. Our friend Mackenzie was who told me to read it during my press production, and I didn't. And so
it was PP idea, Mackenzie idea, and Taryn idea. So to everyone, go tell Taryn to read the book.
I'm gonna read it.
I think that's it. That's it from us. That's it from the PPs.
Time to go eat. Time to
As always, it is time to eat.
Time to take comfort in food.
Love you guys.
Love
Bye.
You. Bye.